We have had talented players, but when you recruit a player, what you're looking for, though, are the intangibles. He was a team player. The team was always first. Individual stats were second to him. He was a winner, and he was extremely versatile.
This guy's going to help your team. He'll be a great teammate. He'll play wherever you put him, and he's going to do a good job.
All I know, I was going to a Division I school, St. Joe's, one of my favorite schools in the city, and I walked into a pretty good situation. I mean, I'm a freshman and make the NCAAs. This is like the normal occurrence. I mean, I really didn't know, to be honest with you.
In the case of Joe's freshman year, it was a veteran team, which really helped Joe be comfortable, and he just played very, very well his freshman year, and again, made significant contributions to our success.
You could tell right away in the fall that Joe had a very high IQ, baseball IQ. And Joe just had a desire. He was willing to do whatever it took.
Going to the tournament up in Princeton, we actually won our first game there. That was exciting. After it was all said and done, we were 2 games away from going to Omaha. To be very close to the College World Series was something special.
He started 4 years, and each year started at a different position. His first year on a veteran team, he started at second base. His sophomore year, he moved to the outfield. His junior year, he moved to shortstop, which was his natural position in high school. And his senior year, he moved to catcher.
Joe was very adaptable at that time. You could tell right away. And I think that's why Joe had the career he had at St. Joe's.
Coach Booth made sure that I was ready to play wherever I was going. That helped me a great deal.
What Joe did in his senior year through his leadership and outstanding play was guided a very young team to an improbable MAC championship and participation in the NCAA.
I was the captain of the team. I had to step up and be probably more of a leader than I'm normally used to. I kind of enjoyed that, especially given the fact that it was a bunch of young guys and it was the second team to make the NCAAs.
He wasn't a very vocal guy and a rah-rah guy. He led by effort and example on the baseball diamond. He's the only player in the history of our program to start for 2 conference champions.
Joe only knew one way how to play baseball, and that was the right way. And his desire to win and succeed for the team far exceeded anything just about Joe. It was really about St. Joe's when Joe was here.
St. Joe's molded him, he has often said, into the type of person he is today.
Coach Booth was hard charging, and you know, I think I took a lot out of that. Took a lot away from his techniques, to be honest with you, because after I got out of college and started having kids and started coaching, I harkened back to a lot of the stuff he used to do in our practices, and then, you know, wouldn't let him quit. I think that's the biggest thing. Don't quit on anything, and I think I've done that through a lot of different things, not just coaching, but you know, going to work, starting my own business.
Joe's the kind of guy you're glad got into your life. And I think everybody felt that way, and as you can tell, if you talk to the people today, and we're talking 40 years later or something like that, they'd still say the same thing. They're happy that Joe's still in their life. And that's a tribute to the kind of person Joe Spiecker is. And that's not just from a baseball standpoint, but that's the kind of teammates we had.
This prestigious honor is well-deserved, and I commend Joe on the major contributions that he has made to our program, and a job well done, and has been a key to the major successes we enjoyed over his 4 years.
First of all, I'd like to thank my family for coming, and my wife for putting up for all my baseball stuff, all my trips to the ballpark and road trips to go see other ballparks, et cetera, and continuing to play multiple times a week. You know, my 2 girls, hopefully I enjoyed coaching them, Amy and Cindy, and putting them through the Coach Booth drills. But I think we had a lot of success, and we had a good time doing it. My grandkids, very happy, and now I got an 8-year-old grandson who's starting to play ball, and we're trying to get pop-up on his up on his radar so he doesn't think I'm just some old man trying to tell him what to do. And my parents, who supported me all the way through, getting me through the high school seasons and the college seasons, and you know, my mom who's here, and my dad who unfortunately passed away when I was in college. That was impressive to me when my dad died at the end of my junior year, that the coaches and the whole team showed up at his viewing, and that probably affected me more than anybody else coming. That really, I was holding it together until they showed up, and then I just completely broke down. And then, you know, my brothers and sisters who helped my mom and dad when I was out busy playing ball. And of course all my teammates, as I mentioned before, numerous guys preceded me in, and all the other teammates who obviously supported our cause, and you know, a lot of guys who were just, you know, great teammates. And last but not least, Coach Booth and Marty Pollock, who my coaches while I was a player here, and as I mentioned Coach Booth numerous times, he's a big reason why I'm sitting here talking to you. And I appreciate it all, and I appreciate the honor of being inducted tonight.